Alright everybody, welcome back to Moncloe's Nation. Today we are going to be talking about the virus for hopefully the last time, because I'm pretty annoyed of talking about this and I really want to get back on other topics. And this has a perfect topic. I think I'm actually going to pick for part 3, and then maybe part 4 will be 9/11, then part 5, etc. Whatever, we'll move on from there. So without further ado, let's get on to this. We got some pretty cool points here, but basically I do want to bring up one important key factor that even I forgot about, and that is China itself. The whole coronavirus is only spreading due to the citizens' lack of hygiene, health, and the very dirty air they have. And finally, they also have very dirty water, which is also filled with fluoride. Now, there is one other thing I want to bring up, and that is 5G. Now, 5G is littered throughout China. You cannot go anywhere really in China without running into 5G, and it's littered there. And there's little to no restrictions on 5G because it is a communist country, and Jinping has complete rule over China because he is, in a sense, the government as a whole. There are some signs or signals that the scientists working at China's Wuhan Institute of Virology may have let loose infected bats, which I think is highly unlikely because this virus seems to have been completely accidental in terms of how it got out. Also, China has very unhealthy varieties of food they choose to eat, and that is definitely playing a role. Jinping is definitely taking this seriously, and he is trying his best to stop this virus from spreading any further. Now, I will say that one of the lies that has come up and about the the virus, is that it can be spread through touching skin. That is not true. If you were to eat an animal, like a bat for instance, with the virus, you're gonna get the virus. From what we know, a doctor has said that you can contract the virus through animal or human spit, which spit normally comes out from a human mouth when they talk, which is why China has everybody there wearing face masks so they don't spit on each other. And also with animals, I don't know what they're doing about pets. I don't even think they have pets. But yes, the 5G there, constant radiation, it's hurting the people without fail. That is for sure. Bill Gates also, we already confirmed this in the last video, but Bill Gates was funding that research lab and bought the patent for the virus. But he's also funding a movie that is being made and produced under Netflix, and it's a movie called Pandemic, and he's basically the hero of the movie. So basically, in the show, everybody gets infected and he magically comes to save the day with a vaccine or with a cure by a scientist he funds in the movie. What I'm trying to say here is that this seems like a money plot or a completely planned out attack, I guess you could say, because Bill Gates also seems to be living a double life, in a sense, where he wants to wear the mask of a hero in front of the people, but in reality, he's the mask of evil. And that's all I really have to say about the virus. It can be treated with regular medicine and antibiotics. It's not as infectious as it seems. It's only becoming fatal in China because those people are so unhealthy and they're constantly surrounded by 5G, dirty air, and only have dirty water to drink. It's very horrible over there, and the media is portraying this as a sort of disaster. So what we're going to be seeing also is Harvard and Bill Gates try to make this look as horrible as possible and report an absurd amount of deaths that are going to be happening mostly in China. We have very little deaths coming outside of China. A lot of the deaths are coming from China or third world countries. That is what we're seeing. What I do have a problem with is Trump. Now, the thing about Trump is that he's focused on deals, right? He's always focused on boosting the economy, but he has not closed the borders for flights coming in from China, which means we're going to have people coming here from China to the United States. And I'm more worried about California. As you know, California has a major homeless problem, and we have a lot of homeless people. In San Francisco, you have to step over a dead person walking from your house to a coffee shop. It's that bad, and I've been there. And also, San Francisco is starting to get littered with 5G. So again, these people coming from China and Wuhan, some of them are coming from Wuhan, where the virus spread. They are going to be infecting more people there, and those people are going to be somewhat more susceptible to the virus. So we're going to be seeing a lot of deaths coming out of California, is my suspicion. Now, if you're someone in Canada, which a lot of people who are going to be watching this are, UK or any other country for that matter, other than China and the US, maybe Mexico and Brazil, most of you guys should be fine. Just take regular medicine, stay healthy, and do your best not to get sick. Drink water and drink vitamins, get some vitamin C in your system, and also go outside and get some sunlight, because vitamin D will really help you out if the virus does come into your hometown or city. Now, they are also going to try and make you take vaccines. Do not, and I repeat, do not take those vaccines. Those vaccines will make you more susceptible to the virus, and that is the plan, is to make you take more vaccines so you have to pay more taxes or money for the vaccine. This is not going to be coming out for free. It's going to be coming out of your pocket. We suspect it's going to do some form of genetic mutating or engineering to your genes, which is going to be temporary, but it's an experiment to see what will happen if they do this to your body. We don't have the specifics on that yet, but hopefully we will soon. But we know that there's a lot more to these vaccines than meets the eye. Anyway, that is all for today, guys. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay sane. 369, we're out.